Welcome everybody back to your weekly class, Monday morning. And we've got the resistance band. We're doing some resistance work. And we're starting off with dumb waiter. So we've got the arms down by the sides. And as we breathe in, we're going to rotate the arm bones, opening the chest, and breathe out to return. We'll do 10 of them. Breathe in. And breathe out. Of course, it can be done without the resistance band. And don't forget to go the other way round. Reach down, take hold of the band about by the knee, and then stand up. So there'll be some tension on the band. It'll feel like you're holding onto a light shopping bag with one hand. And from there, we're going to breathe in, bend away from it, stretching the band, and then return back to neutral. And then again, breathe in. And return. That arm that's holding the band is just relaxed at the shoulder all the time. You're not pulling it with the elbow. Just leave that arm relaxed and make the spine width apart, not really wide, so just about hip width apart. Stand up tall all the time and hip shift from side to side. Do it two ways. Transferring the weight from one leg to the other, keeping body upright. And then try some, just keeping the, and then from there we'll do our cats. As you breathe out, tuck the tail under. You're just trying to stretch the band as much as you can. Just lean on those shoulders. Don't push with those shoulders. Just try and stretch the band as much as you can by tucking the tail under and lifting the tummy and rib cage closing into your body. Breathe in and then breathe out to release. Just back to neutral. And then we're going to pull the band back into the middle of the spine, into rib cage closure area. And then the palms rotate to face behind you, and then open the chest and then return. And again, breathe in all the way back and release. Breathe in. And the other way. Off the band a bit. Bring the band down and then circling the arms up, rotating all the way, round and up. Lift the shoulders, full of air, and then back to the start position. Down. Rotation all the time in them shoulders. But the lift and forwards to the start position. Down. Breathe in all the time. And then we'll go the other way. An arm raise first into that full shoulder lift. And then relax the shoulders as you circle the arms round, down, and back up. Just produces a bit of a stretch behind the back of that shoulder reaching across. Try to keep the body still, so try not to sway over towards those hands. To keep the spine where it was. The spine will rotate to try and get that hand to that hand. And release. You're just leaning that shoulder, just resting that shoulder on the knee. You're just lying along the thigh bone. with the side of your body. Hands down either side. And then from there, I'm just moving back and then forwards again. If you've got any discomfort happening with your knee underneath, if it's hurting in any way, just don't do it. But it's that thigh, that kneeling thigh, that you can feel work. And then adjust the feet if you need to get that knee down into your shoulder. Try and just rest on your leg with your body. So relax your lower back. And then from there, try and keep the shoulder on the knee as you try to straighten that front knee and release. Proper Pilates hip rolls. As you breathe out, hip roll the pelvis over to the side. Take the breath in and then recover. And then again. And then the other way, of course. So again, to the other side. Breathe out, hip roll over. Breath in, and then back to the center. So try not to lead with work this arm quite hard to hold it down, and then hip roll away from the band and back to the center. So we're only doing one side, but try and do the exercise in the same way. You can feel the spine working a lot harder to try and stretch the band. Try not to just lead with the legs. I know the legs are going over. They are going over, but try not to just to push the legs over. Just try and lift one side of the pelvis. North tilt the pelvis and then flex the spine to go up. Breath in and then coming back down through the spine. Back to neutral. Bending the spine all the time. Trying to keep that scooped front of the body so the rib cage definitely connected in. On it by your in front of your knee, and then we're going to lower the leg down. So notice how the band helps to make it a bit easier on that hip flexor. The arms are working hard and making up for the making up for gravity. Just lowering the leg close to the floor and then back up again. When you bring the leg down on the next one, just stay there and do some straight leg hip rotations. The leg is hovering off the floor, and then we're just going to turn that leg in and out. Think about the sides of your waist staying even in length, and just rest. We'll give those hands a rest before we do the other side. So just do a few hand stretches, open and close, open and close. A double leg slide and just enjoy a bit of point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. We've got the feet fist width apart. As you breathe out, open the knee as much as it can go, but don't roll the pelvis to the side. So keep the pelvis centered and then return back to neutral. And then the other side. Breathing out, open the knee as much as it can go. Breathe in to return. as we can and hold as much rotation as we can on the way down. Slide the right leg out, chin tuck, try and really rotate that rib cage. You've got that arm there to help. Bring that right arm back, sit tall, go into rotation, and then try and keep as much rotation as you can as you tuck the tail under. Try and keep rotated for as long as you can, rolling down on the right side of the back. And then slide that right leg in. Slide the left leg out. Reach across with the right hand, chin tuck. Try and rotate as early as you can. Into that sitting position. Reaching those hands as far away from each other as they can go. Deep breath in. And then try and keep rotated as much as you can. As you tuck the tail under, roll down through the spine, rolling down the left side of your back. And back in. We'll do it one more time on each side. And then try doing that movement that we did. Chin tuck, curl up. Feel how the band is pulling you up. Yeah, the tighter the band is, the more it's going to pull that left side round and help you get that rotation. Try and hold that rotation and tuck the tail under. And it might be that you can feel, so do about 3. Adjust the tension on the band to so that it helps you. Okay. Let the ankle relax. Just think about straight. Just do the action of straightening out the knee gently. Yeah. Let the other leg find an easy place. And then just keeping that knee straight, just sort of hanging on the band is probably enough. And a few head rolls. So the head roll from side to side. Into 4-point kneeling, go into some extension. We're pretty much finished now. Because we haven't done any extension, let's just do the cow position. So south tilt the pelvis, sticking your tail out, and just try and lift the back, all the way back into long stretch. Some deep breaths in the back of the rib cage. And then bring the hands down by the feet. Let the shoulders relax. Dog. Lift the knees. Just focus on straightening the knees out. Just lean on them hands. Just lean on them hands and straighten out the knees. Try not to pull the head underneath. Just keep the spine long. Keeping the knees straight. Chest to toes. Not nose to toes. Feel the shoulders opening. Fingers to toes. Tuck the tail under. Roll up through the spine. Hopefully you feel it considerably loosened up compared to normal. And you might notice that as you go about your daily tasks now, you might feel nice. If you've got any questions, just stay on. If you haven't, it's absolutely fine. I'll be back here, same time, same place next week for some more Pilates fun.